No state of emergency for Trinidad and Tobago, the assurance from Minister of National Security Stuart Young. He says the Defence Force has been called out to assist members of the police service. Commenting on the 8 murders that took place within 24 hours, Minister Young said over the weekend, joint patrols began in areas that have been deemed hotspots.
I've asked for there to be at least Trinidad and Tobago Defence Force patrol vehicle along with the Trinidad and Tobago police vehicle, so they have the support of the Defence Force as we go into some of these areas where it's known there are criminal elements who are trying to be brazen and bold enough. So that started over the weekend.
At an event held at the Barataria Community Centre on Tuesday, Minister Young said the TTPS has his full support and a state of emergency would not be necessary at this time.
Looking at state of emergency is also a fallacy that you can call limited states of emergencies in certain areas. That doesn't exist in law. You call a state of emergency, it's countrywide, and then you can put appropriate resources in it. Absolutely not. Right now, there's a lot more that is being done and is being rolled out, is being implemented, and you all will see the results, especially with that anti-gang legislation.
Minister Young also dismissed claims by Member of Parliament for Caroni Central, Dr. Tiwari, and others that Trinidad and Tobago has ranked 6th on the crime index for the mid-year 2019. An article written by the website numbeo.com surfaced on social media on Monday, highlighting 123 countries and their crime ranking. The website said the information is based on surveys from visitors of the website. Today, Minister Young commented on the ranking and said the allegations were fake.
Tobago ranked in the top 10 of most dangerous places or riddled with crime. And what then started circulating when we did our research is this was actually a trick set up by someone, I think from Sweden, who said, let me utilize the internet and show how I can manipulate the internet and put out false information. So that is an instance of disinformation that's circulating there on the internet and is simply not true.
The National Security Minister urged members of the public to be mindful of the credibility of information being shared.
Trinidad and Tobago is not there. What we have in Trinidad and Tobago, for me personally, is not acceptable, but we continue to work on it and tirelessly and putting all of our efforts and all of our initiatives behind it with the use of technology, but also just getting more and more of our officers involved and our Trinidad and Tobago Defence Force involved. So it's very disheartening and it's very disingenuous for people who are in positions of responsibility, former ministers, to be the first perpetrators of disinformation.
UNC political leader and opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar says crime prevention is a key element of fighting the violent scourge. Speaking at a United National Congress Monday night forum at the Shagwana South Secondary School, Mrs. Persad-Bissessar said training was needed to keep crime from overtaking the society.
So you have to start with crime prevention. You can't wait till after the crime to say, oh, we catch you now, we're going to put you in jail. And that's another problem by itself. The crime prevention, what are the crime prevention methods? What are the crime prevention methods? One of the most important things in crime prevention, as I said it earlier, has to do with creating opportunities for young people.
Mrs. Persad-Bissessar again called for the date of the general election to be named immediately.